Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another Sunday video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing another Quadro GPU. This is the Quadro FX 3800 from 2009. And of course, we're gonna test it out in 2021. Now, as you can see, this is quite a slick design. I really like it. It's a single slot GPU as well. It's a little bit too loud, but well, it's a Quadro card. It's meant for professional work, and it cost $800 back when it launched 12 years ago. These days, of course, they go for quite cheap on eBay. I bought this one for 26 euros and shipping was another like $6, so 32 euros. Not too bad considering that this is actually faster than the GT 710. Of course, we always gotta make that comparison, right? But yeah, although this GPU is actually 4 years older than the GT 710, and although they have the same CUDA core count, this is actually faster. I guess part of the reason why this is better than the 710 is that it has a 256-bit memory bus, which is way wider than the GeForce 710's like 64. Now this does require a 6-pin power connector, as you can see right there, because it consumes 108 watts of power. That's a lot more than the 710. But yeah, let's put it to the test in 2021, shall we? And we are now in the desktop, my friends. You can see that the Quadro FX 3800 is installed in our system. It's showing up there in MSI Afterburner, as well as here in GPU Z. You can check out all of its specs right here if you're interested in that. 1GB GDDR3, as I told you. Unfortunately, this card only supports up to DirectX 10 as opposed to DirectX 11 in the GT 710, so we are kind of stuck here with older titles because of that. And finally, for the PC specs, as usual, we're running it using a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32GB of RAM because we're testing a GPU here, so we don't want to bottleneck it. Not that you would bottleneck it, even if you paired it with something like an i3 4th gen or even 3rd gen, but hey, that's what I have, and let's get right into the first game. Let's start off with GTA 5. We're playing in DirectX 10 using the 720p resolution and the low settings across the board, which are normal settings in this game. Advanced settings are all turned off. Alright guys, look at those FPS. It's actually quite playable. I was expecting it to run a little bit faster than this, to be honest, but I will take 40-something FPS. It's a 2009 GPU after all, and well, GTA 5 released in 2013 for the consoles and 2015 for the PC, and of course the PC version is better, right? So it's good to see that such an old GPU, it was already 6 years old when this came out for PC, can actually run this game. Look at this. It's great, you know. It's not great considering it's an $800 GPU from 2009, but yeah, again, it's not really a gaming card. It was meant for professional work. Now, of course, driving around the city is a pretty easy thing to do here in this game, and driving around the crowd is maniac. I mean, it's not really hard to do. Almost didn't hit anybody. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I just gave up there. One of the most intensive things that you can do in this game, if not the most intensive thing, is visit our boy Jack. And Jack lives in a very intensive hill. That one right there. FPS are dropping just by looking at it. And because of all of this vegetation, it's intensive. And the fact that it's not really dropping from 30 frames per second is really good. Like, you can actually play this game absolutely fine at 720p with a card like this. Hello, Jack. How's it going, buddy? Now, these are the most intensive bushes right here. 28. Right. You know what? I will take the 30 plus FPS experience with a few drops inside of bushes. Just don't get inside of bushes and you're gonna have a really nice experience in this one. So this is the infamous GTA 4 and we're playing at 720p low settings. I could actually disable the shadows, by the way, so it's not absolutely the lowest settings possible, you know. Oh god. Oh boy. Okay, no, the stutters are normal here. It's just gotta warm up a little bit, okay? Yeah, it's good now. See? 60 FPS. That's quite nice, actually. Oh god, the stutters are so good. So bad, actually. I found out that this game stutters a lot whenever the FPS are unlocked. So, yeah, it's just something that happens with every single card, at least in this version of the game. And no, I'm not using any mods. And for some reason, the overlay there is kind of blinking a little bit, and it's mostly black. I don't know why. It shouldn't be like that. It should be transparent. This game has a lot of issues, guys. So I just locked the FPS to 30 in this one because it makes for a smooth experience. As you can see there, it is locked, and never mind, it still stutters. See, guys, GTA 4 is a really bad PC port, my friends. It runs like crap. And it actually released back in 2008, so this GPU was quite a capable card back then. But still, it had some trouble playing GTA 4. It's not to say that it's completely unplayable. I myself would probably have enjoyed this experience back in 2008, but GTA 5 was so much better, it's not even funny, guys. Okay, so we just died there because I want to end this. And you know what makes GTA 4 seem playable? ARK Survival Evolved. Yes, my friends, we're playing this one on the FX 3800 from 2009. It's running in windowed mode at 640 by 480 using the lowest settings here. Ooh, this is all... No, it's not all right. Yeah, it started at 80, it dropped down into the 40s, and now we're in the 30s. At least it is playable at native resolution, guys. We didn't even touch the resolution scaling yet, and it is actually performing better than the GT 710 here in ARK. That is very impressive. Now I'm gonna try to find a more intensive area because we just spawned. Oh boy, okay, it's dropping already. It's, you know what, if you have a GPU this old or a GT 710, you'd be happy with this experience, to be honest. This is better than what I expected, believe it or not. I think the 710 was getting like 15, maybe 20 FPS at the lowest settings, even with the resolution scale turned down, because it just doesn't have enough memory bandwidth to perform well in this game. This one does, actually. I also don't really know where the demanding areas in this game are, so I'm just running around, maybe in that forest there. It looks like it has a lot of trees. Maybe we're gonna die. Please don't die. Oh, yep, okay. I killed myself. Yeah, over here in this forest area, we're still getting around 30s. You're not gonna be competitive. I'm not sure if people are competitive in ARK, but if you really want to, like, shoot people in the face and have quick reactions, you're not gonna do that here with a GPU like this. But if you're only playing survival, maybe PvE, it actually is playable. 30 FPS. It looks like crap though, but at least you can run around and do things. I can't, because I suck at this game. Next up is CSGO, a game that is actually kind of broken in older cards these days, unfortunately. It's running at 800 by 600 and the low settings. Alright guys, let's do this. Look at those FPS. That's actually pretty damn good. I could play the game like this. Not competitively, because this actually has a lot of issues whenever you approach the 60 FPS mark. But this is not bad at all, right? Oh, ah, there we go, another headshot right there. This weapon is a laser, my friends. It is actually kind of broken, I think. Oh, up, but it doesn't have a lot of bullets, that's for sure. There we go. Oh, no, not from behind. Not from behind. Whoop. Okay, okay. Whoop. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm killing people with a 12-year-old GPU. There it is. This weapon is just crazy good. Now, if you notice, the 1% lows are pretty bad, guys. I don't like those whatsoever. Yeah, we see a lot of stuttering issues at times. Okay. There's one there. Okay, another stutter there. It's very annoying. You know what? Let's try some AWP action to see if I can actually hit those flicks and stuff. Ah, bot chat. He's always looking out for it. I actually hit that, but okay. Whoa, boy, oh, boy. There we go. Kind of hard to actually hit some shots, but it is possible to do some flicks, as you can see. These spawns, man. It's just stupid. Okay, got him. Okay, I got that one as well. Which... And that one. And... Ah! Alright. Alright. Is there anybody else over here? No, there's one behind me. There we go. And there's another one. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we got this. Now we got the game from 2009. This is Left 4 Dead 2. So it's from the same era as this Quadro FX card. 1080p resolution using high settings. 70s. Wow. I wish I had this experience back when this game released, guys. I was playing this at like 720p using low settings, and I was getting 20-something FPS. I still had a lot of fun playing it, but this is a heck of a lot better. It does drop from 60, but, well, if you lower the settings, it won't drop from 60 anymore. And I think this is a really enjoyable experience. Also, I chose this level right here because it has a lot of bushes, and bushes are super intensive in this game. It's one of the most intensive things that you can do, walking inside of a bush. Yep, just like in GTA 5. Ooh, we got a grenade launcher. There we go. Explosions are also very intensive from what I remember, but even near you. Let's see. Bam. 40s. Not bad. High settings. This was my dream back in 2009, 2010. To play Left 4 Dead 2 at good FPS and 1080p resolution. Heck, I didn't even want 1080p resolution. What? No. Not from behind. Not from... That's cheating. Come on, dudes. Alright. Oh, I can't. Look at this. Fire effects and explosions at the same time. No problem for this little card, guys. You can play Left 4 Dead 2 all day long on it. Far Cry 3. We're playing this one at 720p using the DirectX 9 API and the low settings. And look at these FPS. I was not expecting these, guys. This is above 60. What is this madness? Like, what the heck? What are you doing? The hell? When you think of FX, you think, oh, what did we find here, my friends? Oh, yes. Now, all that's left to do is test the GT420 here, or the Quadro K420 as well. As I was saying, when you think FX and PC gaming, you think about the horrible FX CPUs that would actually bottleneck this card in CSGO and in this game, I believe, because this relies very much in single core performance, and oh boy, will it explode? That's the real question. I think it will. Let's get out. No, I'm dead. The Quadro FX series ain't all that bad, is it, my friends? Yeah, it is actually very playable here. There we go, explosion. I just really want to see an explosion up close. There it is. 50s, 69 on average at the end of it. That's amazing, guys. My favorite GPU right now. Time for Minecraft Java Edition. We're playing using the version 1.17.1 and we're using the 1080p resolution and these settings. These are actually high settings, I think. Now let's load the GeForce 210 world. That GPU was getting 30 FPS at medium settings over here, guys. Oh, and it was also playing at 720p resolution. This GPU is a heck of a lot better than that, as you can see. You can actually enjoy some 1080p Minecraft without any mods if you want to, or of course if you want to install some mods, you're gonna get even higher FPS. This game also requires a good CPU to run at insanely high FPS, so maybe if you have something like a 2nd Gen i5, you're not gonna see 160s on average, but still, at least you know that the GPU is not the limitation there. I'm just happy flying around in creative mode in Minecraft right now, guys. I was so disappointed last week with the GeForce 210. But now, yeah, we redeemed ourselves. Ooh, boy. Okay, this is really good. This is Skyrim, of course. We're playing at 720p resolution and medium settings. I disabled the anti-aliasing though, and these are the other advanced settings basically. Now this is really, really good. 1000 FPS there, by the way. 90s. You will actually want to lock the FPS in this game because the engine breaks after you surpass like 60 FPS, I think. That said, the Quadro can do 100 plus. Look at this. This is crazy. I totally wasn't expecting this performance. And it's not stuttering whatsoever. I've even seen stutters with things like the GTX 260, which should be faster than this. but that was stuttering quite a bit here in Skyrim. This one is buttery smooth. And we finally made it to the waterfall, which is not intensive whatsoever. I thought the FPS would drop here, that's why I came here, but yeah, if you want to play some Skyrim, the QUADRO FX 3800 will do a really awesome job at it. Time for Rust, which still runs in DirectX 10 in these older GPUs, which is great. I'm looking at you, Valorant and Fortnite. Shame. We're playing this one at the 800 by 600 resolution using the lowest settings, of course. Okay, this is good. This is I can't really. Why is it so empty? Like, what? Where are the trees and stuff? I remember. Yeah, these older cards have some issue rendering trees, and only if you are really close to them, they will show up. So that's a really big issue, guys. You can see the pop-in happening here. Yeah, it is quite bad, but is it playable? Would you play this game like this? I'm not sure if I would. Maybe if I didn't have anything else, I could see myself enjoying some PvE or something like that, if that even is in Rust. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh my god, are you serious? The desert that we were seeing was actually the ocean, because it doesn't render in these old cards. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you should skip this one. Time for some Dota 2, and these FPS are really promising here. We're playing this one at the 1080p resolution using DirectX 9 and the low settings with 100% render scaling. Right, oh my god, this is so smooth. I wonder how it will be with lots of effects and teamfights and stuff, but this is super nice, guys. There's Roshan, and dropping into the 80s. Not too bad. Is this the ultimate old GPU for Dota 2, guys? This is very promising. It's not really dropping even with these effects in the screen. Teamfight, come on, guys. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be scared. You can do it. Alright, Earthshaker, you're screwed, buddy. I am so sorry. Okay. Alright, more effects. Alright. Okay, some effects in this. I mean, these effects would definitely make a 710 drop from 60. It did drop from 60 there, by the way, for a few seconds, but it's not bad. This is super nice. Look at this. Wow. You know what, guys? I have a friend that has like 8,000 hours in Dota 2, and he plays with less FPS than these. His FPS actually drop into the 30s at times. And he's happy with that experience. So if he had something like the Quadro and like an i5 4460, for example, he'd be stoked. For the Call of Duty title of the day, we got Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We're playing at 1080p resolution with 90 FOV and low settings. Look at the FPS. I mean, this might very well be better than the laptop that I had when I played this game, which was a GT 630M laptop, and I played a heck of a lot of games on it. I'm playing alone, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I was playing this at the 900p resolution, not at 1080p, and sometimes it did drop from 60 frames per second. This is not dropping, guys. No. Oh boy. Today we're playing with the bots set to regular instead of recruit, so I might die here and there. Unfortunately, oh my god. Okay. We're fine. Yeah, if you really want to get nostalgic and play some Black Ops 2, or if you want to get into this game for the first time, there is actually an active community on it, but you will have to install a mod if you want to play with those people. Yeah, cheap card like this one will do the job. It only drops from 60 whenever there are explosions in the screen, it seems like. That is not bad. I am actually surprised once again. And finally, for the last game, I got Battlefield 4, and a lot of people are still playing this one, actually. Look at the FPS, it's above 60 sometimes. Sometimes it drops, but still, this is a good experience, guys. I thought I was gonna have to play... Oh. is hardcore. Okay, back to it now in Siege of Shanghai, and the FPS are fairly similar, although when zooming in, they go to crap, kind of. Yeah, it's okay. You know, for such an old GPU, it is actually playable, and you could enjoy the time playing this game like this, I think. I remember playing Battlefield 4's beta with this weapon, and like 25 FPS with that 630M laptop. Wow, those times, guys, and I got killed by the tank. Come on, this is nice. Oh, okay, all right, we got this. Just chill for a little bit. We need to chill sometimes. Oh my god. Okay, they planted on B. Come on, people, we gotta defuse. Come on. I think we're gonna lose A. If all you want is a playable experience in this game, you can have it with an old GPU like this. It's crazy to think that... Oh, I got smokes. God damn it. That was not good. It's crazy to me how these cheap old GPUs are so good here in Battlefield 4. I mean, it's not an amazing experience, but I was stuck playing this game with 30 FPS or less at less than 720p resolution for a long time. I forgot to change the grenades there, and I'm helping the other team. This is bad. Alright, wait. Whoa, they're there. What the heck are you guys doing? They're camping. Ah, 4 HP, man. No, go away. Go away. I can do this. I can do this. Let's go. Alright, I'm safe now. I am safe. Somehow I survived that. There we go. Trying to push them a little bit here. Maybe flank them. Let's see what I can do. There's a tank there. Hopefully he didn't see me. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed those few shots there. Oh, the flank is real. It is happening. No. Ah, they flanked the flank. But even with all of this chaos, 64 players crammed into a tiny space like this one with a couple of objectives and massive explosions, tons of smoke particles and stuff like that, it can still handle this, guys. It definitely brings back some memories here in Battlefield 4. I'm still throwing smokes and helping the other team. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go. All right. Got this. We got this. And it is conclusion time. Do I recommend the QUADRO FX 3800 in 2021? I kind of do and I kind of don't. It depends, of course. It always depends on the price. If you can find one for like 20-30 bucks, I would actually pick it up, even if it is for a secondary or spare GPU if something goes wrong with yours. It's always good to have one lying around, you know? And for somebody that plays games with like a GeForce 210 or GeForce G100 or even a worse GPU than that, this is actually a big upgrade. So thank you very much for watching this video, my friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next one very soon. The next one's gonna be in Forza Horizon 5, by the way. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.